Hello everyone, welcome to English language class for the classes of class 8, 9 and 10. And in this English language class we are going to learn about composition. Okay, let's start. So composition is nothing but an essay. We already know that. Okay, it's nothing but an essay. And also when we are writing essay, it's just like a topic is given and you choose the topic and you write about it, what do you feel about it, what are your experiences, what do you know about it. Okay, so now you write, doesn't matter what kind of essay you're going to write, whether it is a storytelling, argumentative essay, descriptive composition, a story from your real life, or picture composition. Doesn't matter what do you say, what kind of composition you choose, but you need to have this in your mind that what are the language ability that you need to have in your essay. So the language ability, now when it comes to the language ability, it is the ability that you use to speak as well, children. Okay, so let's talk about language ability. Now first one is very good language. So when you're writing essay, you need to have a command over your language. Okay, so means no spelling errors, no spelling errors, then no grammatical errors, then no technical errors, means punctuation. Okay, you should have all kind of punctuation, where there is need of comma, where there is a need of full stop, question mark, exclamatory, capital letter, small letter, and then semicolons, and avoid repetition of the words. For example, that sometime we will write the girl was waiting for the games period, and well, as soon as the bell rung, it started raining, and the girl was sad. So whenever the repeated words, you are going to lose marks. So please try not to repeat the words. No repetitions of the words. Okay, and then so these are the language skills we need to have when you're writing an essay. And next one is fluent expression. Fluent expression means, children, when you're writing essay, you need to really have expressions like what do you see, usage of phrases. Okay, then connectivity of the essay. You should not jump, you should not sprang from one paragraph to another. Okay, you should not jump suddenly from one paragraph to another. So everything should have a connectivity. Okay, and the way you express your feelings is very, very important. Then third one is about sensitive essay. So sensitive means, no, you're not adding feelings to that. You're not making any a cry scene or something, but being sensitive to your topic means you cannot be rude actually. If you're being asked to write an essay about a dog, you cannot just write, yeah, though if you don't like dog, you cannot just write like that you don't like dogs. You can write about not liking dogs, but in a very sensitive way. Okay, you cannot just bombard on the teacher or the evaluator, or you can like, the dogs are dirty, the dogs are very annoying, the dogs are not and good, they spread disease. Or no, you're not at all writing like that. Okay, you always need to be very sensible. And next one, the fourth one is appropriate vocabulary. Okay, appropriate vocabulary. So this is the reason I always ask you guys to have some vocabulary in your brain. means every day 2 words is not a loss. So vocabulary must be. And one more thing, children, when I talk about vocabulary, doesn't mean that you can just pick up some difficult words from the dictionary and just paste it on your essay. No, you're not doing that. What I try to say is that whenever you're writing an essay, you need to have in your mind that you are communicating something. You're trying to make other person understand. Okay, you're trying to convey your message. You're not supposed to confuse the reader. You're supposed to make that reader more communicable. Okay, you should understand whenever you write. When I talk about fluent of expression, whenever you write, children, the reader must be able to imagine it. For example, raining. Okay, the droplets were falling from the sky on the leaves. The leaves were shuddering with the blow of wind with the rain. The grass was dancing with the blow of the wind from the east, and the rain was, like all. You should carry on with this. Okay, so you can imagine. Okay, the bees were finding the shelter, the animals were finding a roof to save themselves from the rain. Okay, a child was running into the rain and jumping in the puddle. So, and he was splashing the water on the animals who were standing nearby. So when I talk about all this, you have that imagination. So that is called as fluent of expression. And you can do this. You can do this only when you have a good vocabulary. So try to improvise your vocabulary by reading one page, at least one page, and try to understand that page. So this will help you really well. So now fifth one is orderly. So orderly means like you need to have an intro, then body of the letter, and then the conclusion. Okay, so you're not supposed to write the conclusion in the beginning, then the introduction and the body of the essay. Okay, you're not supposed to do that. It should be in order. And whenever you're writing, for your example, you're writing a story, you're not supposed to talk about the ending. Oh, you are ruining the interest, that excitement. Just like when you are going to watch a new movie and one of your friend who has already watched the movie tells you that what happens at the end, the excitement ruins, isn't it? You already know the hero is going to die or something, so that will mitigate your excitement. So you need to have that the ending must be at the end and the beginning must be should be at the beginning. So try to have a orderly essay. Sixth one is flow of ideas. Whenever you write, you should have idea what you are writing actually. Okay, I have been writing India a lot because of the history classes, so I'm getting confused with idea. Okay, that's not a loss. Okay, come back to the flow of ideas. So what do you mean flow of, when you're talking, let's talk about the argumentative essay when it comes to the flow of ideas. And when it is like I'm talking in support of the dog. Okay, so it goes on, it goes on from that, what do you say, yeah, it helps me in the kitchen or making things work, or whenever you're sad it helps you rejoice. Example like this, you need to give the flow of ideas. Okay, so this is how we are going to write our composition. Okay, now let's go for the errors. So how I'm going to find out the errors. Okay, so now first what will happen, whenever I'm reading your essay, I'm going to mark ME and GE, ME or SE. Okay, ME means minor error, SE means simple error, both are same, and GE is gross error. So ME is like 1 ME is minus half, and 1G is like minus 1. Now if you make spelling errors or something like that, then it is 1. I'll just tell you how it is. Okay, now no spell what if there are spelling errors, it is ME. Grammatical error, it is GE. Repetitions is ME. Okay, not only that, punctuation. Next comes punctuation. If there is a error in punctuating the essay, then you are losing half. Okay, that is ME actually. Punctuation is ME. And number, for example, you're writing there was one boy standing under the tree, so you cannot write one boy like this. Okay, you are always supposed to write one boy. So this is called as number error. So number error will go for GE, means you lose 1 marks. Okay, and then the tense, that is the grammatical error. Okay, the tenses, we already know V1, V2, V3 rules, and in V2 rules we have learnt that no same verbs will be used in one sentence. For example, we'll take V2, that is I did not, okay, I did not came to school. Okay, so did is V2, that is V2. Okay, V2, and then when it comes to came, it is also V2. So according to the grammatical rules, we cannot use same verb in the two same verbs in the same sentence actually. So in that way, came will become come. Okay, so when you write V2 in the same, then you will lose 1 mark here. Okay, so that is called as tense error. Tenses, when you are making mistakes with the tense. Now for example, if a word is missing, okay, missing word in the statement, it is actually GE. Okay children, GE means -1. So number is also GE. And then one more is article. If you miss any article, there was boy standing under the tree. So there is a need of article here. Okay, there is a boy standing under the tree actually. Okay, so if you miss that article, then what will happen? You will lose if you miss article, it is SE. Okay, and now contractions. If there are contractions in your essay, I'm going to cut 1 mark, that is GE. Contractions means like you're not supposed to use like don't, okay, won't, shouldn't. Okay, these contractions are wrong. Okay, these are not wrong. When you talk, you can use contractions, but when you're writing essay, you're not supposed to use them. So do not, okay, and after that will not, won't, will not, all this. Okay, should not, such will be considered. And so these are the errors I'm going to calculate and have your essay evaluated. If you avoid these errors, you are going to get grades in your essay A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, F is the lowest marks you can get and A is the highest marks you get, and that's all. Okay, you're not supposed to take any any story from your books. Okay, no story, you will get you don't take any story from the books, you will lose the whole 2 marks minus out of 20. Okay, -2 first of all it will go, and if it is also For example, there are no paragraphs. Paragraphs are important, mandatory. If you do not use paragraphs in your essay, again you will lose 2 marks. So these are the things you need to bothered about essay. So these are the elements I'm going to look into, and these are the imposition that I'm going to put on your essay. So let's have this in notes and take down children one topic. Okay, let's take down one topic, children. uh, what will you write? Let's write, yeah, let's write about okay. So COVID-19 has brought families together, and of families together, you have to write either against or for. Either you're favoring the statement or you're going against the statement. Remember, you need to be sensitive and look into the errors. And whenever you're trying to write descriptive essay, okay, and remember, when you're writing, you must be the protagonist, means I must be used in the what in this essay. Okay, when you are writing a story where you want to tell that families have come together, then you are the protagonist. Okay, then now you need to choose any one, against or for, and you also need to compare with the other. Okay, let's have it. Have a nice day. Thank you. Sorry for that, I'm not good at using digital. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe.